Hello and welcome to another episode of Giant Plays Lonely Mountains Downhill. We're really close. So we got 29, 31. What is that? What's the subtraction on that? 2 challenges left on Mount Riley to unlock the nighttime for that one trail. We've got 2 challenges here as well and a resting place to find. Yeah, we're really close to 100%ing this game. Which wasn't really the goal from the onset, but it it just happened to become that way. But yes, recording this on Super Bowl Sunday Fun Day, which I mean, I guess this is gonna be coming out tomorrow. There's probably gonna be a couple videos recorded on Super Bowl Sunday. Hold on, why am I going so slow? This is a timed effort, so we should probably speed it up a little here. Did we make a jump here? I really should watch the latest episode before starting this one, just in a skill-based way, and also I might pick up on things that I didn't pick up on before that I was doing, like mistake-wise. But you know, it gives me more time to talk, I guess. Which is really why you're here, right? If you only watched these videos for the Lonely Mountains gameplay, you probably would have given up by now. Just played the game. Just a hunch, you know? I can't just assume what you do on your free time. And also, that's pretty much what I'm banking on. Is that you are watching this for more than just the gameplay, the emerging conversations, and because the gameplay's not really emergent, really, is it? I mean, the resting spots and then the shortcuts, I guess. that's like a buzzword that always that I always want, but I hate hearing the actual buzzword. Is it emergent gameplay? Because some of my favorite games, actually probably most of my favorite games have it, where you build upon like game mechanics after game mechanics, so that you can get to a certain point where it's unlocking things that you never expected to be part of the game. You know, if you look at a game like Spelunky, it has the Ujit Eye, which you can get the golden. Or the Gul'dan world, and then you can get to hell that way and get to the real ending, etc., etc. If you look at the Witness, it starts off as just line puzzles on the board, and then it just goes off the rails after that. If you never got to that point in the Witness, then I highly suggest you get to, because it does more than just line puzzles. How do I say this in a not spoilery way? It does more than you think with how simple the puzzles are, which just blows my mind because they really do seem simple, but they do a really good job of making it I don't know, more complicated, I guess. It sounds like a bad thing. It's more innovative. It's like taking a Sudoku puzzle, which is super simple, and then adding like parabolas and functions into, yeah, just adding the whole letter system, adding some Greek numbers into the mix. I don't know. Do Greeks have the same numbers? I think it's Romans that have the numerals. Greeks, Romans, same thing, right? Except that they probably slaughtered each other a ton. Where are we going with that? Oh yeah, slaughtering, arenas, Super Bowl Sunday. You know, the only thing exciting about Super Bowl Sunday, a lot of people say it, is they like watching for the fun commercials. The fun commercials are where they're at. You know, if you're not interested in football that much, it's just like kind of a snoozer, like the game itself, because it's very stop and go. You know, Like, nobody likes stop and go. Ever. Not in real life, not in video games, not in sports, in entertainment. Like I guess like a stop and go like comedian would be someone like well, what's his name? Dimitri Martin. You know, there's like a dramatic pause for comedic effect after every joke, which is fine for like a one-liner focused guy. Yeah. You know, give the audience a little bit of time to breathe, to catch their breath from the last hilarious joke about turtles and their turtlenecks and why they're called turtlenecks, etc., etc. Why are turtle doves birds? But what if you saw a turtleneck on a turtle dove? And yeah, that was my closest Dimitri Martin impression of a joke. Okay, let's go through here. Oh, the jump is good. Okay, we're making good time, I think. We're definitely making good, crash-wise for now. Ugh. Okay, we're still 6 out of... Oh, no! Disregard. But, yeah, stop and go is bad. Which is why I never got into football. I mean, you're probably saying, what, are you into baseball? That's even more stop and go. No, I'm not into baseball. I'm sorry. If I were to really get into sports, it'd have to be the NBA minus the last 5 minutes of the game. Where they really gouge you out for the commercials. Which is funny because it's the most important part of the game. You know, by that point, it's probably either a shutout. I was about to say shut in, but that's different because it's like a person that's like stuck indoors. A shutout versus like that's when you're looking for that game-winning shot in a battle between titans. You know. Who is playing? That'd be funny if the Titans were playing the Super Bowl, but I don't think they made it. What are they, New Orleans or something? New Jersey? What? Tennessee Titans? The team names never really flow that well. They used to be pretty clever with it and have like the same letter. You know, to have a little bit of alliteration going on, you know? But they've gotten lazy. They've gotten lazy over the years. Okay, let's take this shortcut here. It's not really a shortcut when the Geronimo's so slippery. Emphasis on re. One a second. But yeah, like I find football fine as like an entertainment sport because the stops allow for more conversation with the actual humans that I'm hanging out with. I say humans like I'm a robot or something. These humans want to converse so I can gather data. I guess that's more like an alien. Okay, let's go through here. Let's do this little shortcut kind of thing. Oh man, we missed the big shortcut. I guess it's fine. Alright, through here. Alright. Making good. We're cutting a lot of shortcuts, which is the opposite of what we want to do. You know, the shortcuts are there to cut time, and you're not supposed to cut the shortcuts to make time. I don't know. It's fine. I'm focusing. Can you tell? Had a little bit of a hiccup there because, you know, drinking soda in the AM is a very interesting choice. You monster! The morning is for coffee and donuts. I don't know. I always, I never figured out why people are so against like soft drinks versus coffee. I think it has less caffeine, maybe. I don't know the caffeine levels between like a Pepsi versus like a Starbucks cup of coffee. It's probably a lot less. It's like synthetic caffeine too. But I know people are very much about their. Oh, did we miss it? We missed it by 0.19. Are you kidding me? Well, okay, so about Super I don't even know. I don't even know where to go with this. So Kansas City Kansas City and San Francisco are going at it. I think if I had to choose off the top of my head which team to root for, it'd be the non-California team. I know it's gonna make me some enemies in the Pacific. I know there's a lot of San Francisco diehards are probably fellow Filipinos. So I apologize to my brethren, but you guys have a lot going for you over there. I don't know if the 49ers have some sort of history. You know, I hear 49ers in a lot of jokes. So I think they're like kind of like a popular team. I don't know. There's a lot of disdain for 49ers, I've heard. People going, I want anyone but the 49ers to win, so maybe like they beat the crap out of that other team before. But, you know, I'm just happy I get to go to a party where the Patriots aren't the main talk. Tom Brady's not the main talk of the show. Because I think I've said it before, but like the NBA is a lot better without the Warriors. The NFL, I'm sure, is a lot better without the Patriots at the helm. Yeah, I understand that. Powerhouse teams don't make for powerhouse viewing for anyone that's like not that team. And I have okay, Mr. LeBron James, Cleveland Cavaliers for like pretty much 12 years. Look, there was a gap too, and those beginning years with LeBron, you know, when he was a little baby and acted more like a little baby. You know, we had to go through those growing pains too. Okay, with Larry Hughes being the number 2 guy. He was the Dennis Rodman. It was a rough couple. It was the first run in Cleveland was really bad. Okay, we didn't get peak LeBron until his second stint, and by then everybody for sure hated him, especially in the East, because it was pretty much a wash every year. And in my ignorance, I was just like, well, like the teams in the East are just bad. No, it's not that. Obviously, watching Antetokounmpo right now, watching the 76ers, dude, they're all so good. And it's probably because LeBron made way for them to show off by going to the West, which, you know, just like Fievel. Maybe it was the right thing to do. It was a good call. Fievel Goes West was one of those movies. I've never watched the whole thing in its entirety, but it's always linked to something really bad in my personal life. Like some sort of like sliding doors moment, but usually to the negative. I don't remember any occasion where I was watching Fievel Goes West and not in tears. I know that sounds sad, but it's kind of funny looking in hindsight. I'm like, it's like a little kid's show. Why are you in just bawling your eyes out? Oh man. The most recent one I got fired from a daycare, which if you know me at all, I mean, I guess I can. Hold on, give me a second. I'm taking another shortcut. Yo, that was the first time we ever did that in one try. How about them apples? Yo, I am impressing myself. Like the brand new 2020 Chevy Impreza. Okay, we're good. Oh, we were talking about commercials too. Oh man, YouTube this morning, dude. I clicked on a video for the top 50 dunks in the NBA, and I think it was incorrectly named. It's probably clickbait. Or I read it wrong. It's like 50-point dunks in the NBA dunk contest. It's not as impressive to me. I get the physical prowess necessary to do it, but like doing it mid-game, that's when it's insane. But let's go here. Let's go here. Hold on. This is this final countdown. Boom! Let's go. That feels good. But yeah, I tweeted about it this morning, and I said, if you're a content creator or if you're a YouTuber of any sort, you should post a video today for sure. If you make ad revenue. Because the ads are probably going to be better than your video. No offense. They're going to watch through that whole thing. They're going to click that ad. That's money. That's buku bucks for you, son. I don't know. Let's do this free rider next. I'm going to call this a video, though. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button if you like the video. Hit that sub button if you want to support the content, etc., etc. I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.